So I'm going to tell you about one of the most shocking listing appointments I had ever been on. So once upon a time, this guy hits me up on Instagram and says, hey, I have this property in Queens. I need to sell it. Fantastic. So I follow up with him for a little while, and we had a tentative appointment to have me go over to the house. Then the pandemic happened, so didn't speak to him for quite a while. Followed up, but really went nowhere. And then like 2.5 years later, he hits me up again on Instagram like, hey, I need to sell this place. I need you to get over here. So, okay, awesome. So what's your number? Let me give you a call, because, you know, obviously it's better than sending texts back and forth to actually be able to get the full picture. So I call him up, and this guy's like, yeah, just do it. Sell the fucking thing. Just fucking sell it. I'm like, so why exactly? You said just fucking sell it. So I'm like, okay, when are you going to be free? Like, let me just, this is an odd conversation, so let me just get this thing scheduled. So, we scheduled the appointment to go over there. Seems a little weird, so I'd asked one of my partners to come with me just in case, because you never know. You're going to a stranger's house, and the guy just seemed peculiar. It seemed like it might be a good idea. So we go to his house, and I go to ring the doorbell, but it's hanging from a wire. So that's out. So I knock on the door. No answer. I notice that the door is like already open, so I knock on it again and just kind of push it open, and this guy's just standing there in the shadows, like, hey Mike, it's Eric Berman. You called me to come to your house today. Who? Hey, it's Eric Berman from Instagram. How are you? Oh yeah. Come in. So he like creeps out of the shadows and brings me in. I'm like, what? I look at my partner like, what the fuck did we just get into? Like, this guy is just straight up looking like a creature. So we go into the house, and like, this guy's just like slumped over, like, sell it, just sell it. Like the same way he was being on the phone. I was like, oh my God, what the hell is happening? So he's just like slumped over, and I was like, dude, what are you on right now? Because he was clearly like, he was on drugs or drunk or something. So he told me, he's like, my girl just broke up with me. So I was like, oh, all right. You know, we've all been there. We've all had some, you know, I mean, most of us probably don't call realtors to come to their house while they're in that kind of state, but like, I can empathize with the guy. So I'm asking him more about it, and trying to talk to him about, you know, what it is that we do for marketing, trying to, you know, be a professional and stay in the pocket. And next thing I know, this guy's like sitting on the floor, just like poorly eating a peach, just like slopping out of his mouth. And I was like, dude, like, again, what do you want? He's like, no, I'm just drunk. I'm like, all right. So we talked through everything, and he was still just sell the house. I finished the appointment up and told him, look, I'll call you back tomorrow so we can go over the contracts for real, because probably not good to, you know, have somebody signing contracts in that kind of state. Pretty sure it's not legal to do that either. So called him the next day. He apologized for everything. We went back like 2 days later, got the contract signed, put the house on the market, and then everything was going good. I had some showings. After 2 weeks, we had an accepted offer. And then he was just like, I'm moving to Greece. Pulled the house off the market. Then never heard from him again. And then I put some post up on like, around Super Bowl. He made some weird, drunk, nasty comments on my page. So had to block him. So I don't think he's going to see this post, but buddy, if you're out there, you're fucking psycho. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that story.